Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, we had a pretty good outing at Richmond. We got the quality start, which meant we pitched like 6 or 7 innings with no runs allowed. We even got an RBI to boot, so had a good experience. So let's get back out there and see what else we can do. Okay, another training experience. What do we got? Yoga. Yeah, get a little bit worried about that hits per 9, so thinking, yeah, we'll go ahead and do the video analysis here. Alright. Okay, so, this is unusual. We're being called into a relief appearance against Erie.
Jason Parham is on to pitch from the...
Now, knowing MLB The Show, I'm halfway expecting us to get called into the manager's office so that we will begin the relief, be made a reliever for a short period of time, just to see how it works out. But, turns out we are going to be called out on, I don't know, is this short rest? I don't know. Okay, well, either way, we're now called in to throw in relief, so we'll just get warmed up real fast. Probably cut this out. I know that some pitchers or some players tend to skip the warm-ups, but it actually does improve your pitch confidence if you're able to hit the zone with them. So I find it's worthwhile to do it. Have to admit, I kind of find this call questionable just because I don't really have the lights out stuff you'd expect from a reliever.
Ready once again, James Reyna been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, the old leverage index isn't too high on this one, so pretty much they just got me pitching because they need somebody to be pitching.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's
well held up, I guess.
You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Am I reading that right? 10 runs on 12 hits? Shoot. I need to look at the box score, see what they've been doing today. Somebody ate their Wheaties.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2 and 2.
Hey, get a look at that stuff right
Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
And you are just being a big old nuisance, aren't you?
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it with a pitch.
All right, so come after this one.
Ground ball left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nuts.
So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid. Got no one out now.
High and deep to left center field.
Uh-oh.
Stern going back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is
Well, it wasn't a homer, but that is really not much consolation to me.
the third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
In now, number 82, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point.
And this is kind of why I prefer to play starting pitchers rather than relievers. Just because if you're a starting pitcher and you're struggling, the manager tends to pull you out before you can get into too much trouble. But when you're a reliever, or especially a closer, there's nobody else behind you. You're the man. And if you start struggling and you start letting runs score, you got to pitch your way out of it, no matter how long it takes and how much trouble you get into. And it's a big old pain in the butt.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
This is flared out towards second. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
They get the run.
Yeah, rip my ERA.
Lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francis Montero. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, one time, right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a high fastball that time.
Count is 2-1. See it, drive him, let's go. Right here.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on.
Ooh, you kind of came after that one, didn't you? Well, considering I don't expect to be pitching all that long, I guess I might as well use my showtime liberally.
Hit out
Oh, no.
and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right.
Gee, many creeps.
Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
In there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I'm going to give up a 7-run lead all by myself in 1 inning. I just know it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
A piece up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Got a home right here. Let's go.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone.
Oh, no.
Three-run home run down the line in right. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row.
Ouch.
The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Jamie Stafford comes on to pitch here with 1.
Yep.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. Erie capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Buck Farmer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Lewis Robeson wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
Who the hell's idea was it to put me in as a reliever anyway?
Check out theshownation.com.
What a stupid frickin' move. Oh, God. Man, that's a game I want to forget.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Okay, like, did you not just see that game we were just playing?
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Okay, dude. I mean, if that's what you want.
This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too.
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing not to play if it means that I don't have to be a frickin' reliever. I gotta get that K-9 up. It's killing me.
A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show.
Oh boy, good. I can't wait to blow a whole bunch more games. Yeah, you hear that sigh?
Ball now in inning number 9.
Oh,
Looking to
man.
close the door.
I'm not too salty, man, but because I knew it's coming, but I just don't like playing relief appearances.
Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Cardenas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside.
The other crappy thing about being an actual reliever as opposed to just a starter who's not in the rotation is the fact that your showtime
Nobody out here. Nobody.
Set to deliver on nothing.
Oh man, why you gotta do this to me?
Hit on the ground is short. Hernandez is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag.
The showtime cost for each of your pitches goes way up because you're not expected to be making as many.
Third baseman, number 13, Dave Lawrence.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Stepping in now, Dave Lawrence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, no outs now.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Cardenas.
All right, fella, have a seat. Get comfortable.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the
Yeah, it's kind of a questionable call, but
struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Rick Schweitzer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Here comes the 1-0.
That's up. Straight
Popped him up. Moran is there for it. 2 gone. Alexi Ferreira will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Alexi Ferreira.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1.
all right, come after this one.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Curve took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Glasnow earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Jason Parham earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
Goody.
MLB The Show. For more,
I just
make your way
love
over to
playing as a
ShowNation.com.
reliever. So much fun. Now that looks a little bit better than last time.
Jason Parham comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Jason Parham.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Anders. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, it's Mother's Day, I
On
guess.
its way. This is popped up. Osuna in foul ground. 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out. Makes it easy on me.
Striding in once again, Darren Garvey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Look at that beard. Man after my own heart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, come on now.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Leo Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Pretty good there as it Rick baseline on to first, and that's your ball game.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
A 2-0.
Yeah, go dab on them haters.
Kerr used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Pedro Cora with his 4th win this season. Jason Parham closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch.
Okay, dude. Whatever you say. We're back on the bus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Wells. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Oh.
3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A little bouncer.
Richmond, as usual, got the umps in their back pocket.
Missed with a breaking ball.
2-1. Hey, we got no one. Come on now, rip it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
One time right now.
Another try at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Kevin Valentin. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Hernandez has it on to first.
Couple easy ground outs. I'm okay with this.
Here in the 9th. Sidney Hargrove will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Yeah, boy. Hey, 2 here.
Oof. Yuck.
2 out, nobody on.
It's not where I wanted that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, come after this one. You want some of this? Come and get it.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Oof.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
All right, man.
Andy Guillen would be next.
Last pitch of the game, I hope. You want it? Come and get it.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base
Yeah,
hit.
he wanted it, and he got it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Randy Guillen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. A swing and a...
Oh, no.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big.
Thank God.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Altoona Curve used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Andrew Bergeron gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jason Parham hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
Well, I think that's going to do it for now. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.